Hello and welcome to Adventures in Lollygagging. I am Kipser, your GM for the evening, and we have Melissa, Jeff, and Alex here today as we try to, finish off our Hardwired Island, definitely still a painting group campaign.
That's definitely what we're
Yeah.
still
Definitely our goal is painting competitions. I promise you the entire time, definitely it's all about painting and not giant robot creatures.
because really we just want to get all of the giant robot creatures in one place so that we can do like
Art on them.
a makeover party.
Oh yeah, like portraits and makeovers and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's really, we're gonna spray paint them
Yeah.
and see if they're like warm colors or cool colors and like do the whole thing.
Camouflage them from the cartel, make sure that they come to no harm.
Yeah, that's totally what we're gonna do.
For sure. I totally follow you. That's completely the plan of the campaign.
It's
And
not
we're
going to lead to the downfall of like
the whole space
humankind as we know
station.
it on the stations. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're good people. We released things that were in bondage and they're going to thrive and we're going to coexist. And yeah, it's going to be utopia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Dystopian utopia.
Cusp of dystopian. You can still pull it back by saving all the robot animals.
Yes, prioritizing the welfare of machines is definitely the way to the future of humanity.
Oh, all right. Let's get this rolling and we will see how you guys do. Do you want to go to Mars? A graphic of Mars appears. Join Derek Bars on his vision of the future. His entrepreneurial spirit has gotten us all the way up to L5, and he will continue to innovate, invent, and progress. Now you could invest in his dream and join him moving forward. Derek Bars appears and smiles at the camera. My name is Derek Bars, and I approve this message. Feel free to send me your details on GoFundMe at Derek Bars. As Derek fades, Cascade appears. Well, listeners. Sounds like Derek Bars is following through with his plan to leave L5 and colonize Mars. This is Cascade Park, journalist at large, and here to give you all the deets. Cascade smiles as a little bit more genuine at the camera. Derek was seen up at Max Babylon's church. Allegedly, Max is helping Derek with something important. Time will tell if that pairing will lead to a fruitful ending. Now, as for Team Sparkle Doom Crisis, it seems they did make it to Drug Mountain and implemented their plan of communicating with some unknown mega robot worm. They used a thumper to call the largest one out of the lot of them. Apparently there was more than one. Then they used some research on animal communication methods from some ancient Earth group that seems to have done that to try to communicate to it, to get it to do something. Well, there's a lot of questions in the news today. I'm afraid the ideas wasn't captured by our news sort of drones that were following them around, but this humble reporter will keep an eye out and try to fill in some of the blanks as they come. In the meantime, it seems like a group of unknown assailants joined them in the mountain, pinching them and starting an all-out brawl. Allegedly, our anarchy painters have taken the leader of that group hostage. We'll find out if any more details are forthcoming from this event. Have a good evening, all. Cascade out. As we do zoom into Drug Mountain, where in the side at a slightly hidden entrance, we see Coolio, Sweet, and Kowboi Frezh standing. They have two kind of just minion type thugs tied up, hogtied to the side, while an unconscious man of large muscular stature is in front of them. What are you guys doing? Oh, D3 shuts down in the corner randomly, and Sweet yells about some drugs and has to take off again. Maybe towards the drug room in the Drug Mountain.
Aptly named all of the things. This is where you would find the drugs. And
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is what
yeah,
blood
yeah.
does.
Yeah. As you find you
I
three
mean,
alone.
we definitely needed to know what was in that one big square on the north of the map that said drugs on it. So it's probably good that she's doing that.
Yeah, she's
'Cause we
got
wouldn't
a.
know. Otherwise, we wouldn't know what would be inside.
Yeah, I know.
Could be anything. It could even be drugs.
It could be
Might be
like a room
drugs.
full of like koosh balls. And
Mhm.
it's just, that's what we find.
Balls,
Blood
wow.
rage. I was like, what's a 90s thing that we could like have a
That's
room
like
of?
so 90s. I wouldn't even know what you're talking about, but I saw for some reason an advert for Kush balls in my it must have been my Blue Sky because I have a bunch of like YTV retro account that reposts a bunch of things from the 90s and such, and it's like my childhood. But Kush balls, wow. Anybody that doesn't know that, you're young and you need to Google it. Starts with K.
It was going to be koosh balls or slinky. And so I went with koosh balls.
Yeah, I think Slinky's more 80s anyway.
I can see that. I can see that.
All right. You three standing atop this man. Well, not atop, next to this man. He's heavy. You either have to wake him up and interrogate him here or I see the chat. Oh, sorry, that's
Just playing around.
okay.
Just playing around.
Cool.
We had nothing there.
This is intended. All right, chat. You can actually say hi now. So yeah, you guys have.
Doesn't look it, so I'll probably get rid of it. But yeah, there we go.
I was just like, oh, is that intended? Maybe. Sorry.
I was so confused for a
I'm
second.
getting distracted. You guys have this man. He's heavy. He's probably like 300 pounds of muscle. You either have to figure out how to move him somewhere or interrogate him here or leave him.
I think we kept him to interrogate him. So,
Mhm. 'Cause
probably
your plans
best to
definitely
do that.
haven't changed before.
Never,
Mm-mm,
never.
mm-mm.
No.
You're
No, we
so
just
clear cut and
amend.
focused. Mhm. Sorry,
Uh,
I'm really
so is he
sassy
awake?
today. No, you've knocked him out.
Okay. So, well, if you're
believe
going to
you
interrogate him,
guys-
do we? So Sweet'll kind of looked at Coolio and Kowboi. Do we really want to carry him all the way, or do we all just want to ask him questions and just leave him here?
Let's just ask him questions and just leave him here, because he looks a little bit too heavy to carry around, personally.
I'm not very tough.
Never mind. Going through very populated parts of the city to move an unconscious body might be a little suspicious.
Also that.
Yeah.
All right. We have some water to splash in this guy's face or something.
Yeah. Is he like properly bound and everything? Like, is he like legitimate?
You guys have not tied him up yet. No.
Yeah, so we should like totally do that first. you
Good
know?
call. That's
Yeah.
That's thinking.
All right, so you guys, let's just say hog time with his own shoelaces, get his hand behind his back. You probably have some water bottles, or if to be fair, there is a giant room called drugs further up the mountain that you do know about. You could, if you wanted to, try to collect something, or otherwise just try to wake him up in some way with the water.
Yeah, but like we don't want to that's like Blood's time. We don't really want to crowd her, you know?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Very fair. Very fair. Okay.
Listen, I think of all the people on our team that's best suited for an interrogation in which we have to like exude like confidence and like know-how and strength. I think it's the three of us.
Clearly.
I think we should do a little thing called good cop, bad cop. Okay? All right? So like, who wants to be good cop? Who wants to be bad cop?
I don't think I could play bad cop.
Okay.
personally.
Okay. Sweet. What about you?
I can do one of those. We've got 3 of us and 2 spots, so I would
Okay.
love to
Well,
see
this isn't
Kowboi be
going
bad
well.
cop.
All right.
I would-
I mean,
All right,
sweet,
I got
sweet. You
this.
should show your
It's fine.
sour side. Come on.
all right.
Oh my
bad cop
God.
It is. Bad cop it is.
Okay. All right. Well, like, you could also be bad cop, and I can be like, a different kind of cop. Like The Shield with Michael Chiklis? Never mind. Anyhow, does anyone have a phone book? We might need a phone book. Sometimes you need phone
You
books for
do
interrogations, I
often
think.
need phone books for interrogations. I have
Yeah.
Earth culture, but I don't know that maybe one of my gray market goods that I have a.
Okay.
I don't think I do. Sorry.
All right, so is he truly like? Do you want us to do any kind of roll to make sure he's properly bound in a way that he's not going to get out of this?
He's pretty injured. It's probably going to take him a little while to actually properly recover from this. So shoelace tying, I'm happy with that being like enough at this time.
Okay. Take his shoes off, too. Like his socks and everything. Just get out.
Who's
Then, like,
touching his feet?
we can catch up with it. What? Who needs to touch his feet?
Well,
for
you
that?
gotta take his shoes off and his socks.
Josh, take off his shoes.
Josh comes down, and you see almost a mist of green come off as he pulls the shoes off, and then the socks do not look very good. But he's got them.
Okay, so so I can wake him up, and like Coolio's gonna be like, right there looking at him.
Mhm.
It's like, hey, buddy, hey, how you doing? You all right?
So you splash some water, and he'll blink and goes, oh, and he's like got his hands bound together. Oh, not you fuckers! Oh God!
Yeah, it's us. And I gotta tell you, your language, honestly, kind of insulting. This is like a first impression. Okay, so we're just gonna ask you a few questions. You're gonna answer them, and then we're gonna let you go, and then you're gonna go back to whatever place you do your normal stuff in, whatever it is that is.
Yeah,
that you
you know what I
Yeah.
think about your questions?
And
No.
Sweet's
he
gonna
farts.
slide out from behind Cool,
Mhm.
and on her
Yeah.
left hand, she's got the laser cutter that's like built into this like
Oh, an
thieving
actual-
gear on
Mhm.
her left hand, and so she's gonna kind of just slide out from behind Cool,
Mhm.
and she's gonna like. I imagine there's something like a switch or something that kind of turns on this laser cutter, and she's just gonna kind of like come around next to his temple and be like, "You want to answer his questions right now?"
All right.
And that's like the
Whoa.
laser's like pointed at him.
So I think you
Whoa,
should
hang on.
both give me cool
just
rolls.
hold her back.
Yeah. You're being the good cop. If you guys want to give me your cool rolls for this sort of scenario, and tell me what you get.
Both of us.
Yes, because you're
Okay,
playing good
I-
cop, bad cop.
I am going to say that I have specialties in earth culture and television, so I have seen Bad Cop done plenty of times.
Okay, I will take television. I will not take earth culture.
Okay.
Stingy.
I have anime, and I think that's relevant.
If I
So
gave
yeah,
Melissa television, yes, I can give. There's plenty of good cop, bad cop animes,
Yeah.
so I will give that to you as well. Am I still stingy, Melissa?
11.
this is
Still
cool.
think
You
so.
said right.
Yes, this is cool. I'm just getting a sense
13.
of how good you guys are. You're both pretty well above average. He kind of flinches back from Melissa, and you can see his eyes looking sideways, and you have his full attention now, Coolio and Sweet, and it's like, ah, fuck, you guys suck. What?
So we just want to ask you some questions, okay? And then, you're going to go home. You're going to see your family again, Okay? So as long as you just answer the questions and then you'll see them. And that's that, okay? Yeah? So
Does it look like I have a
um,
family?
everyone's got a family, bro. Come on. Right? I mean, you might not be a well-liked member of it, they might have like ostracized you or something because your attitude just tends to be generally negative. But like there's it's never too late, you know? Like after this situation, this like near death situation, you can reconnect with them, you know? Look, dog, we're getting off topic, but like we could talk
If
about
you don't
this
answer
later.
his questions, we're gonna send just your head back to your boss.
You don't even know who my boss is, you losers.
Yeah, we do. Okay, so listen. First question. Like, just you know what? We can make this super easy on us and super easy on you. You don't want to hang out with us anymore. We don't want to hang out with you. So here's the thing. Just tell me everything you know about like these like dreamer things, about like, you know, all that kind of stuff, about why you're here and what were you doing. You know, just tell us everything. Okay? Just like start from the beginning, you know? Go slow. Cause, you know,
I'm part of the Burrow Boys. What the fuck do you think I know? What the hell is it? I don't know shit about shit.
oh, we thought you were a cop, bro.
So the one that looked kind of copish was like a cosplay cop was Clayton, who was the blonde that ran the fuck away. It was like the second in command. This guy is like the quote unquote leader. He has a little
Okay.
pin. When he says Barlow Boys, you kind of Melissa, you have Earth culture, and you recognize that name as being a group on Earth known for union busting. They're essentially a group of thugs that would go in and get money to beat people up, union bust, you know, all the normal violent paid thug things. But you know that that's not something that exists on L5 as well. They have a different name on L5. But this guy clearly was around from before. Also, they're not welcome on Earth anymore because they were too violent.
Okay. All right. So like, who sent you here? Let's start there. Okay. Baby steps.
Look, we're paid a large sum of money to say shit all, and unless you give us money, like, why would I tell you?
Cause like if you don't, she's gonna like sever your head and she's gonna send it to your ostracized distant family that don't really care about you anyway.
Yeah, and if I do, then Kunomu is going to. Oh shit!
Oh hey, we know that name.
Don't we?
Yes,
Is that the dude? That's the dude who killed the guy that we saw, right?
Yes,
Like,
good memory.
right on the video?
Excellent. Yes.
Okay.
That would be that guy. Yes.
Yeah, you're probably right. He's probably gonna kill you. So like you could wait around to be killed by him, or you can like, you know, tell us what you know, and then maybe like we can help you out, bro. We
Look,
can make it look like you're
just, like,
dead.
fucking
You know,
let
we're
me
really
go
smart.
and say shit all. But all I was done. My crew were just hired. We're hired help. We're protection service. And he's like thinking to remember the name that he's supposed to be using instead of thugs, and you know, it was just to like fucking save the liver project whatevers, and like capture some giant ass worms for like testing for
Yeah.
That's
Like they're
it.
like, yeah, the worms. Yeah.
and stop
and so,
investigators
like-
like you assholes from getting through here.
Dude, there's no reason for name calling, right? Come on. Anyhow.
And
Okay.
sweet
so
sweet
you were
mouths to
sent-
Kowboi. He called us investigators. She's like, I had to say it from here.
so not accurate.
Just like
Okay.
this.
From his
Cowboy's just
perspective,
gonna
you guys
go,
are
like-
significantly smarter than him.
Okay. So here, let me ask you something, bro. Okay. Why am I saying bro? Let me ask you something, dog. So like, you're gonna come out here, you're gonna like capture them worms, right?
Yeah,
What were you gonna do with them once you captured them?
give him back to the boss man. He deals with
Yeah,
him.
like where are you gonna like deliver them and stuff, you know?
Like, none of your beeswax, bozo.
like that's not really how interrogations work, dog. Like I ask questions and like
I gave you like
you tell me the
enough
answer.
information that they're probably. And as he's saying this, Coolio, you hear this springing sound, like a bunch of high pressured metal springs just letting loose, and you kind of like look up, and there's this blur of motion, this blue, black, gray blur, and then boom, as a body jumps down on top of Daryl, and you realize there's like two large knives now sticking out of his torso, and standing on top of him is a guy probably early 20s. He's got just like mech arms, huge ass dagger sword sticking that he's got a grasp on, he's sticking into Daryl, and scars kind of on his face and his arms. Yo, cleanup duty.
Hey,
Yo.
so like you're gonna answer his questions then now?
Oh,
Okay, so like we were
no.
wondering.
Definitely not. Later. And you watch as his also mechanical legs start to like spool around, and he jumps straight vertically up in the air and then bounces off the roof and down towards like the entrance of the cave. And then he's just like, you can just see his motorized legs start to take off. He is significantly faster than rollerblades with them.
Oh,
Well,
okay, well.
that escalated quickly.
So we would have
Really
tried
got
to
a
like
hand.
lunge.
Yeah. And he's like gone already by the time you try to reach for him.
Okay.
What just happened?
Well,
You
I
look
think
down
he
at the
just
dead
got
body in front of
assassinated.
you.
like he just got assassinated because he knew too much and our interrogation was going so well, and so they were afraid of like what else he was going to tell us.
Because we're
That's what it sounds
investigators.
like.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
obviously he had important information, and if they had some guy tailing him to make sure that he didn't,
So like
Maybe we'd be better investigators if we like looked up every once in a while to make sure that like we don't get jumped on. That might be something to put in the investigator like handbook.
oh yeah, that's true. Like, who expects like getting jumped from literally above?
it's like what used to happen back in Australia when like bears would like fall out of the trees and like land on people.
Isn't it like when the weather gets cold and like iguanas like are in the trees and then they get cold and then they like fall off? Gotta keep your eyes up.
I mean, I thought the bear thing was cool, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like the bear thing is cool and the iguana thing is cool. So like both are cool.
Well, at least he didn't kill us, right? That's pretty cool of him. So like he wasn't all bad. Like he killed a bad dude, but then he didn't kill us. So, and he didn't call us an asshole like this other guy did. So like it's probably not, Anyhow, we can probably turn that guy, kind of like we did with the dream Free Willy. Anyhow, so we know that Kuromo, is it Kuromo? right?
It is
Kuromu?
Kuromu.
Kuromu.
For some
Kuromu
reason,
Wright.
I heard
You can
Kuromu.
use his last name. Wright is pretty easy.
So yeah, like Big K, like that dude was like killing everybody, and then like he sent them here to get the worms. So like he seems to like to be behind everything. Or at least a lot of things. Maybe there's someone behind him though.
Well, if nothing else, this saves us from having to like figure out what to do with the body, because now we just leave it here, and that looks like a
Yeah.
signature. Looks like when you get killed that way, that's like a signature of like that bouncy person.
Wait,
We're in like a cave, right? There's like no security cameras or anything
Mm-mm.
that would see us like lingering around.
No,
Okay.
you're in the drug cave. There's no cameras in this area.
okay. Just
Absolutely
making
not.
sure. You never know. Well, listen, great job, team. I think we head back to base for debriefing and cocktails.
Cowboy Fresh is just gonna point to the body and be like, what about this?"
Well, I mean, I think Blood and like all of the gang people will probably take care of it at some point.
Okay.
I mean, we can loot him. Let's see if he's got money for Orange Julius's on him.
Oh yeah, good call.
He's got it in him.
Sure, somebody can roll me like a clever check, I think this would be.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Would rock climbing come into play? Because we're in a cave.
I know I use that argument a lot in Thursday, but
do.
no.
You do.
I
We're in
wanna
caves,
give-
so
I wanna
mountaineering
give-
works, right?
I want to give Coolio an advantage and be like, you should pat down his jacket and his pants.
Okay. All right. Here I go. Okay. So clever.
Yes.
2, 7 plus 2 is 9.
Like Coolio needs advantage.
Oh, I get advantage. Advantage is like.
Yeah, it's a reroll.
Well, that actually changed that 2 into a 6.
Hey.
So that's a total of 11 plus 2 is 13. So 13. I don't know why my voice is cracked. 13.
Well, yeah, puberty hits hard sometimes when you're in your 40s.
It's tough.
It's tough. So as you kind of like pat him down, you find a bunch of hidden pockets, and sure, you guys find 3 cash.
Ooh,
Dude, that's just exactly enough. One for each of us.
Mhm.
that's great.
Good job, team.
Oh my God,
And
this
as
is
you
like-
kind of distribute
Good call.
that, you guys hear on your sort of AR glasses a little sort of notification of an old school landline phone symbol appears, and you hear ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding.
Hello?
Yes, hello, is this Zeno?
Yeah. But no one really calls me that. So, you can just call me Coolio. What's up?
It's Haru. I was reaching out to ask you how it had
Sorry.
gone.
I know a couple Harus. Could you be more specific?
Haru Kiryu. And
Oh, hey, how you doing?
uh-huh.
What's up?
Well, yes. I think your trip outside has been great for the both of us. So you found out, or I suppose Carlton did, that the name of the hacker who had reached out to me was Nene Aramaki. So I did some work while you were away and reached out, and I actually got in contact with her. She was not happy. So Kowboi Frezh, sorry if there's some retaliation on that one. But she said that specifically the information that she had left out was that well in the Shima district, she was running underground to a Burger Kong. She likes to go through the basements, and she went by a secret door that was surrounded by a lot of debris, as if something large or several somethings had recently broken out. And then she encountered Over3, which I believe you were also familiar with as terms of the Dreamers. And this was before.
Attacked us and everything.
Yes, I'd attacked her a little bit as well. She suspects that the location was specifically under the Tetsuo headquarters in the Shima district, and that she may have observed where the Dreamers had come out of. I'm not sure if this is something you want to check out now, but since you're out and about, I thought I would let you know.
That's really, really helpful. Thank you. That was really cool of you. Yeah.
Great. So I will leave you to your investigation, and I'll reach out via the phone if I find out any more information. I'm sure
Okay. Yeah.
your hidden base is missing you.
Yeah. Okay. Right on. And hey, you know what? We'll call you if we turn up something,
Excellent.
Because we're like a team now. right?
Yes, I do.
Of investigators.
If
We're
you can
investigators.
get me more
A team of
evidence,
investigators.
if you can go
Yeah.
to this location and get me more evidence, I will continue communicating with our journalist friend, Cascade, who seems to be reporting on you now for some reason. So I was confused by that change for her, but She, if we can get the evidence, she can make the information known in a way that I don't believe the cartel will be able to stifle.
Okay. Okay. Sounds like a good plan. Okay. Well, thanks for the call. That was really cool. Yeah. All right. Normally I don't like talk on the phone, but like, no, this is cool. I could see why people like this.
Speaking of phones, do you have like a phone book?
A phone book?
Somewhere?
I have a directory, a digital directory of all numbers and people in
no.
It doesn't work the same
L5.
to like hit someone upside the head with.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I
Or
have
to like
some
rip it in half
real
to
books
demonstrate
How
your
strong
sheer
you are.
bestial strength.
Yes, and how
But,
mad you
uh,
are. Yeah.
No, it sounds impressive and maybe like you've been watching a lot of movies, but I'm afraid that we haven't
What's
had
a movie?
proper. Now those I know you're just shitting me because I know those exist in this world. Thank you. We're not
You
so
forgot
far
who
in the
my
future.
character is based off of. You forgot who my
Oh,
character is
fuck.
based off.
Oh my god, it's a long reference. Okay, yes, fair enough. I retract that statement. So yes, it's a product that's been around since the early 1800s. Or sorry, late 1800s. Early 1900s. The
1800 what?
okay, I'm moving on. Like just 150 years ago. Let's call it that.
Those are really old.
Yep. Okay, so anyway, phone books also very old and don't really exist anymore. They're a kind of a product of I think the 90s. Makes sense.
They used to like
Yeah.
put them in bags and throw them on your driveway. There's so many things about that that just aren't the same anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
I've heard
yeah.
that if you interlock every page of two, phone books together, they're as strong as like cement. You can't like pull them apart.
Anyway, I'm going to hang up
Interesting.
now. Yeah.
Okay.
Ciao. And you hear the sort of disconnect sound.
Well, I mean,
so yeah, I guess like
I guess we should just go there.
Shima. I'm about to say Shima. The Shima district.
Shima district.
Let's
I
go to
can't 'cause She's
Shima.
dead.
she,
She's dead.
she's off screen.
Very dead. Extraordinarily dead. Torn to pieces.
And because things come in waves of information, you guys hear, instead of a polite call, a connection, and then, yo, did you guys find out that information I asked you to?
Who is this?
Oh, yeah, come on, dudes, you know exactly who this is. Max Babylon, your favorite Twitch stream, your favorite Switch streamer.
Do we know a Max Babylon?
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
I sent you guys out to find
the
out what
church
happened
dude.
to Oscar A. Johnson and Cannabis. How are you?
He was murdered.
Oh,
He was murdered.
all right.
Yeah, they were like both murdered, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, great. So that's
No, not
easy for me
awesome.
then.
They
At
were
least
murdered.
one of 'em by,
That's
like,
not awesome.
Kuramo, right? At least one of them. Maybe
Aw.
both, but definitely at least one.
Okay, sweet.
Probably
so
both.
like bring
Pretty
out
sure both.
all of this evidence up to like my church because you guys are joining now, right? Cool. So yeah, if you just bring up the
I'm
evidence
not
to
really
the
a
church.
joiner, dog. Yeah, like I'm kind of like, I do my thing, but like I don't.
Yeah, but
you know,
dudes,
hey,
look, there's like a fuck ton of cash up here.
That's not like a real number. So
Like we need that in like how many orange Juliuses? Like this is
Yeah,
how we
yeah, there
understand
you go.
currency.
Because
Like,
I
is it
thought
like
it
two-
costs one
Is it
Like
two?
20.
cash.
Are we talking about like 30 Julius's here?
No, like dudes, like we got like 1,000 cash up here.
How many
For
orange
us?
Julius's can can you buy with 1,000
Yeah,
cash?
so just
I think that's like
come
300.
and
House?
join the Church of Max Babylon and the Singularis, because you're on this trail anyway. So like, just like come up here and we'll like chat and give me those details on those two dudes and how they were like murdered. It'd be sweet.
So wait, so everybody that
Okay.
joins your church gets 1,000 cash?
Well, no, that's my money, really. You gotta give me a little bit, but yeah, I can definitely get you like paid back. It's like this really cool method of payment where I'm like the top, and then like you guys are the people
Yeah.
right below me, and then you get more people below you to give you cash, and then you get 1,000 cash.
It's like a pyramid scheme.
This sounds
No,
like
no. We kill it in MLM these days.
that sounds like
Oh.
what my cousin Tony joined. You know, he joined Cutco like 3
And-
months ago.
And did he get that $1,000 cash? Did he get that Mercedes?
Yeah, dude, you totally get that money. Anyway, talk to you again soon. Get up here ASAP. And Max Babylon will hang up on you as well.
Why did he call us ASAP?
I don't. It's an Earth thing.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Well, we could go up to the Church of Babylon and
Like
you know,
later, like later.
or we
It's
can
just so
go-
much. It's just gonna take so much energy to like deal with him.
Yeah. So, like, here's what I'm thinking. Which one of these options are most likely to lead into bloodshed? Because the one that's most likely to lead into bloodshed, we should probably wait until blood is done sniffing all of the cocaine in that place up to the north.
If you want to
right?
avoid bloodshed, go to the underground facility.
I think we should go to the underground facility. And here's my reasoning. It might seem like that's the place that's the most dangerous because 03 was there and it's near like the dude who was killing everybody, but that's what they want you to think, you know? It's like subverting expectations, you know?
Yeah, he is tiresome, and so I think if we can just hold off on dealing with the tiresome, I think that's the way to go.
Because we would probably enact the violence on him.
There's a chance. There's a chance
Maybe.
because I feel like, you know how we've been like seeing these robots and we're like, oh, we should really like free them from their oppressors.
Yeah,
I feel like
I do know that.
when we go to like Max's place, we're gonna look around at all the people and want to do the same thing.
Well, I don't really like people though. So,
But we want good for them, and we don't want them to be like hornswoggled, right?
Yeah, man.
what the hell does hornswoggled mean?
Just
Like
need to
taken
be-
advantage of.
Yeah, being tied up.
No.
Taken advantage of.
What? Hornswoggled? What the hell, dude?
It's this
I don't know if
Earth
I can
culture.
hang out
You
with
just
you anymore.
you just miss out on so
You
much.
can't just keep
like-
blaming everything on Earth culture. That was really weird, even for Earth culture. Oh my god.
Half of the
It's-
time, I don't
it's my
even think
number
the
one
words.
specialty. The first specialty that I got.
It's true.
Hornswoggling?
I'm pretty sure she's making up words half of the time.
I think you're right, but all words are made up, so I guess it's all right.
So this body is going to start smelling pretty soon. So we should probably like stop standing over the body that's like bleeding and like it's going to get blood all over our rollerblades.
To be fair, it's been smelling since they took off his socks, you know?
This is true.
Why did we do that again? I don't remember why. That was part of the
So he
process.
couldn't run away? So if he ran away, he'd be running away bare feet, which means like it'd be easier for us to catch him. You know? You always take a person's shoes before you interrogate them. That's like interrogation 101.
Oh, see, as bad cop, I should have known that. Like I should have just like used the laser cutter and just cut his feet off, and then he couldn't run.
I mean, I like where your head's at, but you know, maybe that's interrogation 102.
Oh, okay. Okay. We don't start
Maybe a-
there. But like
maybe a
maybe that's the
can
next
of
thing I
freeze.
threaten. Is like that I was threatened to like take the feet off.
Okay. All right. We need to focus. All right. We need to focus. Okay. So we're going to go over to the Shima, damn it, district. I'm gonna keep saying Shima. To the Shima district.
Shima.
Okay, but we gotta get there like without being seen, you know? So
Yeah.
we gotta take like a down low kind of way there.
So would we know the most safest
Underground
route
way to
there?
get
That
there.
would, yeah.
So Shima District, let me just quickly grab. Shima District is, I believe, not in the not too close to you guys. So yeah, you guys could probably. I would take like maybe you could definitely figure it out. You have GPS, you have maps. It would be some guessing with the underground because it's an area that you haven't necessarily traveled the basement of yet. But you think you probably could figure it out with a few clever rolls, let's say. I'll set the DC to 10 with sort of a navigation purpose. You're in Drug Mountain. There's no cameras here, so you guys can rollerblade down and get back into the underground, assuming that that's kind of the plan. And then just like give me some rolls, and we'll figure out if you can figure it out.
I think that makes sense.
Clever. Do we have anything else with this?
I don't really have anything good for navigation or anything like that, so I will defer to somebody else if they do.
Kowboi?
Could I perhaps make a navigation software program?
Ooh, I'd be willing to talk with you about this. Okay, so first off, let's just get some quick rolls for you guys traveling between the mountain back to the basement. And then Kowboi Frezh. Yes, let's make a navigation program. So this would then be your programming. I can throw in some hacking because technically you could be like hacking some not geolocations because there's no Earth involved.
Satellite location.
Satellite navigation, yeah. But yeah, let's do some quick rolls for some stealth out of the mountain and into the basement.
Okay.
And sweet, yes, you can use all your stealth stuff.
16.
Yeah, I figured.
I rolled a 5 and a 6.
You guys essentially watch Sweet just like blend in and disappear on the side of the mountain. Coolio and Kowboi Frezh, what are your quick stealth?
12.
12. A reasonable roll for this group. And Kowboi Frezh?
So that's a 9 plus my quick.
Mhm.
That is a 10.
10. All right, so you guys all well above 7 managed to sort of blend in. Coolio and Kowboi Frezh both lose track of Sweet. Like she's nearly impossible to spot. And when you hit the basement, the door's already open and you can see her just impatiently waiting at the bottom of like a ladder into the basements.
Hey, Slowbox.
So Kowboi Frezh,
Sorry.
let's...
You probably had plenty of time to swaggle your horn while you're waiting for us.
You know what? Did.
Okay.
I forget sometimes that you don't like to rush.
Kowboi Frezh, if you can give me, so let's see, it's going to be a clever roll. And what are you thinking of adding to this?
So you said that my hacking action can apply and
Yeah.
my software programming.
Yes.
I also have coding on here. I don't know if that would apply.
Yeah, you would be building a program, which is coding. Is this a part of your hacker suite, though, or is this a let me pull up
It's a part of my specialties.
specialties? Then yes, yeah, that would definitely apply.
How about internet forums? Like I could look up like
I think that'd be pushing it.
okay. Then that is all I have. So the hacking action, software programming, and the coding.
Yes. And we're
Cool.
going to set the DC to 11 for this
All right.
because the basement is not well documented, and it's in fact kind of obfuscated on purpose.
Sounds good. Okay, that is 11.
Okay. Meets beats it. So you guys watch as like maybe what would, if you were to create a navigation avatar, what kind of navigation avatar would Kowboi Frezh make?
It's gonna be
Clippy?
it's gonna be a Muppet version of Yoda. That speaks like him.
So Baby Yoda appears on your AR glasses and like holds up a little arrow sign for you guys as it indicates the direction you needed to go. The tiny like little mini map above its head that adjusts and changes with a little red arrow in the middle of it as you are traveling. So you guys managed to, with Kowboi
Do we
Frezh.
get lost because it expresses concepts in an order and a syntax that is not consistent with what most people speak?
You
Is
do
it like left, you turn here now? Or
Right.
you guys do find you're having to double back every now and again for unknown reasons because this like it's the arrow looks like it's going one way and then you see the arrow point actually start to poke out the other side of this like little red bar in the middle of it, and you realize it is giving you slightly reversal backwards directions, but still getting you there.
Like we have issues with it, and I'd say to Kowboi, like, Kowboi, so like the vocal thing is like kind of confusing. Can you just make it so like the little ear just like one points out and like one folds in, and that just like tells us which like direction to turn?
Wait, you don't like the voice?
You know, I thought I was going to, but like it keeps like just it's so confusing. Like sometimes like the vibe is the important thing, and sometimes like the information is the important thing. And I think the vibe is like a little too strong with this one.
All right, he looks a little bit disappointed, but he relents. I'm like, all right, I'll switch it up. So he'll make it so.
the construction zone has.
Right. Yeah.
That was really good. Okay. All right, I'll see you guys. I'm out.
All right. So a little bit of like banter back and forth as you go. You do make it to this area that Nene had mentioned, the hacker that Kowboi had investigated and Haru had managed to track down and talk to. And you can tell, like, just looking around, it's like several large things were moving through this area, and you can see that greater than 3 marking, and you see pi, but you also see a lot of scrapes as if the very metal of the basement and the cement had to get pushed aside for something quite large to go through. Every now and again you see almost like a circle, like a punched up circle on the ground, just like things making space that didn't exist there. You're not sure about the structural integrity of this area anymore. And as you kind of like listen and look around, there's hanging pipes, and you hear the dripping sound and almost zit, zit, zit of like electrical wires that are exposed at high voltages. And the lights start to kind of like, as you get further into this area, the lighting starts to be less reliable, and you get some of that blinking sensation you would in like a horror video game. It's very eerily quiet here. And then you see a little squeak, squeak, squeak as a kitbash sticks its head kind of around a corner and then scurries away. And on the right side, it scurries away towards the left down a random hallway. And on the right, you see this large door that looked like it's been recently rebuilt or replaced. It's just this circular entrance, metal doors that have been barred together. You see a little like keypad on the side of it, or biometric scans, not even a keypad, on the side of it for security. And you can, before getting even close, see a little red light blinking above it as well.
Good job, Kowboi. The app got us right here.
I knew it'd work.
So like the there's a camera above the door, but we're not in the field of vision yet.
No,
I
you're
understanding that?
coming from in my mind, it's kind of like a T-junction, and this door is on the side of it. The Kit Bash was coming at a direct angle, so on the left side to you, and you're coming sort of vertically to it. And you can see the little red light of the camera before getting too close. So you're still out of the scope of vision. It's not a concern just yet, but it is a threat. It is a thing that you will have to deal with.
So I can pull out my I've got a talent called security specialist.
Mhm.
So if I'm around to give advice and have time to explain it, an ally taking an action involving an automated security system of any kind gains a +1 to their roll.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've been waiting for this, well, actually, talent to be unfolded so that I
Yeah.
can just stand there and like tell someone how to do a thing, and then they get +1 on it.
I can send Josh up there,
All right.
fly him high, and see if I can like fly so high to the ceiling that he doesn't quite get seen.
Sure.
And then try to get down there and do the little snippy snip again.
Okay.
And she's just like standing over your shoulder, like, see the red wire? Like you've got to like, it's the red wire. Like that's
He's
the-
not.
that's the one.
He's not actually there yet. I haven't sent him.
I'm just saying, like when you get
That's
there,
recording
like, there's going to
Of
be
the last 2 times I did it when we were. It's okay. Never mind. Okay.
All right. So why don't you give me a drone daddy roll?
Hey. I was thoroughly confused for a second about like why the sigh. I was like, oh yeah, that's why.
Clever, quick.
Yes.
What are we thinking?
Oh,
Okay, clever. If you give me a choice, I'll go clever. But if you have a preference, let me know.
I would give you a choice. I think an argument could be made for either of them, but I would lean towards clever a bit more.
Okay.
I'll go clever. I'm gonna go drone daddy. And does anime come into play
No.
here, or is that like
No.
okay?
No anime.
Okay, are there any rocks nearby I could climb atop while I'm piloting Josh?
There is cement, but no handholds coming out of it for you.
Okay. I'm a professional. I don't need handholds. Okay. Can I do like my rhythm game dancing
No.
while I'm doing this?
You can, but it
I mean, you
will
can
not
for
add to
flavor.
the roll. You can for flavor.
Okay. All right. There was never a doubt. Why do I get nervous?
I don't know. You can't
Don't
roll
forget
below a
+1.
10.
Don't forget the red wire. You
It's
got to
10,
cut the red
12
wire.
plus 3. Oh my god. Okay, it's drone daddy, not drone mommy. Okay. 13.
Easy. So yeah, you managed to get up there. Now, normally you guys have been dealing with sensors, and this is a camera, but you snip the wire. You're not sure how long it'll take before someone notices that the feed's been cut, but you are not going to get reported. You have
man.
the large door and a biometric scan still in your way.
All right. Can I hack the biometric scan to open up the door?
Yes, absolutely. This is going to be a bit of a tough one, which is 13, but
Ooh.
luckily, I believe Sweet also gets to go over your shoulder and
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
advice.
It's like, I think the you get into the panel on like the left side, I think, on that one. I think that's the model where it's the left one, right?
No. All right. And would programming or coding apply?
No,
this
you're not
situation?
creating
Okay.
something. You're hacking something.
Just the hack. All right.
Just the
cool.
hack.
Okay. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
And you can
Uh-oh.
try something else. If this fails, you can come up with another solution and try a different approach. But hacking might be off the table.
I'm wondering if one of my talents can come into play.
What is the talent?
I'm looking at.
You do still have those prep points from going to getting ready for the Drug Mountain run, which means that your programs, you can use prep points for your programs. Yes.
Oh, I think I have 2 prep points. So I'll use one.
I did not
or-
track that individually.
Oh.
We
but you
tracked
have
it.
Battle
We
Net-
totally reduced when we used them. We tracked it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So,
But yeah, you have Battle Network, Hot Streak. It looks like you have a few hacker suites. So if you have anything that would work, I'm absolutely open to hearing it.
okay. Let's see. Could I use one of my prep points just to reroll one of my die?
Yes, absolutely. You can actually, you can actually use it just to boost your roll if you wanted,
Just
and you
an
can
extra
keep
dice
doing
roll.
that.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
yeah, right. I
just
keep-
pop this open for you. Like you can just keep boosting your roll. It's just going to cost
Right.
you prep points. Oh my god, why? So
Yes.
Jeff and Alex before stream had a lovely, excellent, long discussion about a certain puppet movie that came out in the early 2000s.
It's a nice limo.
Mhm.
All right, I'm a.
Can't say the next line. Can't say the next line.
No, you can't say very much from that movie on
No,
stream.
we cannot
really-
say very much.
we
from
really
this
can't say the
movie.
next line.
Okay, so boosting your
I'm a
roll.
boost.
What are you at?
Okay, after boosting my roll, that is 14 with Melissa's.
14. Great.
Hey.
So Kowboi Frezh, it looks almost a little bit like he's not gonna get it. Sweet, you're kind of like over his shoulder, just like there. And he's just like his focus seems to go and he's like gets a little sweaty, and then he like clicks in, locks it down, and just like you see his fingers moving. I'm doing like a Yu-Gi-Oh arm for some reason. No idea why I'm doing that. Or a power glove. But you do just quickly, his fingers start to move across his keyboard, and you hear sort of this hissing sound as the door starts to open in front of you, as he has hacked the biometrics and allowed you access. Let me just...
See, what did I tell you? It was the left side, not the right side.
Just as you predicted.
It made my character suddenly annoying by taking on this talent.
All right. Can you see that, Jeff?
Yes.
Excellent. I just fixed the token vision thing. I forgot to do it again. So
Mhm.
as you guys enter this first door, you are at the very bottom of this map, and you see another hallway immediately in front of you with another door on the side of it. And above, this is where you're starting to see those sensors that would detect when heat or motion happens below them. This is secure. Entering this facility seems to be quite secure. So if you want to roll me another drone daddy, I'm fairly certain you will get in again.
Okay. Will do. Sorry, I was just dropping
Yeah,
the map.
I
in the
appreciate- I see.
Discord.
Maps on
Okay.
Discord.
Shit, the name of the file.
What did you call it?
All I really do is ever make myself laugh. I know you're supposed to make other people laugh, but I'm really just in this world to make myself.
That's what good.
Okay, that's a crit.
Oh my god.
Crits. So this is gonna be it's a lower
Nice.
roll though.
So two threes?
3. It's 2 threes.
Mhm.
3. It's 5. 8. It's actually an 8, but it's a crit. No, what am I talking about? It's 3. It's 6, not 3, dummy. It's 8 plus 3 is 11. So it's
11. Perfect. You got a crit that's high enough to succeed as you kind of like get Josh up there with his little robot arms, and he just like sweeps through a well-oiled machine at this point. You guys know what you're doing and you know where to go to disable these sensors. and you do it so quickly, it's like the door in front of you just opens as because it's a crit. You guys just see the door open in front of you, and this almost oval lab starts to appear in front of you, and you see two staircases on either side of it, and these weird, almost tube structures that are all broken. And you hear for the first time life. You hear people moving around somewhere in this facility. Right now, your vision is very narrow and focused because you're looking through a hallway, but you can hear people moving around.
You said tubes things, like, or like looking at the map. Are we talking about like those blue circular?
Yes.
Things. Okay.
Yeah, they appear to
are
have
they
been
like
long
tanks?
cylindrical tanks that at one point in time held something, but have shattered and are kind of. And you see little name plaques on the bottom of them.
Do they match the Dreamer names that we know?
Yeah, like shorthand, nicknamey stuff. But
yeah,
you also know these tubes are so very small. Like, there's no way. The Dreamers that you've seen have been quite large. Like, semi-truck size would be the queen worm, and she was the largest. And none of, like, these tubes are the size of maybe like a human would be able to fit in. It's way too small. Maybe the Kit Bash could fit in here, but there's something weird. And the fact that they're all broken as well. But you see a lot of cables. This is as much as you can get without entering the facility.
Sure. So strange. All right. We ready to go?
So like
going in?
It's got the
Got
names
this.
of the things, but like tiny?
You will have to go
Gotta
in
get
to
inside.
properly investigate for me to start answering.
Coolio's
those
going
questions.
in with a fake, like a fake gun.
Uh-huh.
He's like going in and
Going
he's
like
like
Charlie's
he's doing
Angels style?
corners and doors.
Yeah, he's going in.
Okay. So you guys are not stealthing and just going to kind of go in here. Then as you kind of enter and this whole facility opens up, you see those staircases that have doors on the top of them. It's going leading up. You're in this sort of like a sunken environment, and they're surrounded by windows with sort of this gray like hallway wall on either side of you, and there's just the blackness of empty space below these cylindrical circles, and you see another one lit up. You can only see it because there's light, filled with windows, another little circular lab on the far side over there, across from you, north of where you're standing as well.
Okay, we came in through like the south.
Yes, you're
middle,
very
right?
bottom south part of the map right now.
Okay. So I want to.
And you hear somebody
try
moving
this-
around, maybe on your left side up the hallway, and then somebody moving around in the right side up along the hallway. Maybe more than one person.
I want to see if I can like fly Josh in a little bit, and see if I can get a view of those people and what we're dealing with.
Sure. Roll me a stealth check for Josh, if you would.
Josh.
And are you going to check the left or the
Under
right
control.
first?
Left.
Okay.
I almost feel bad.
How good your rolls
It's
always are.
fine. It's fine.
I-
Is it another
I
crit?
do. Sometimes I just. No. It's a 14 though. I'm assuming quick, right?
Yes, please.
I rolled a 6 and a 4. So 6, 4, Drone Daddy 3. 'cause
Okay.
I'm controlling them. And then +1, 14.
14. Smooth, nearly touching the ceiling, making absolutely no sound. You get Josh up there. There's the shh of a door opening, and someone turns a little bit and goes, "Hello? Hello?" And as Josh just like hugs the ceiling and gets the camera around the corner, the dude goes, fucking this facility might be broken again. And he like bends down, and you see a man probably in his late 50s, early 60s, balding. He seems to be picking up like equipment that's been torn around off the wall or something, and like investigating whether or not it could still be used. And Josh, now entering this hallway, can see there are 4 doors, or there were 4 doors. They are smashed open for the most part, and because he's gone to the left side and the door right next to him is open, he can see in that facility is just like there's wires and tech and bits of like androids and bits of organic matter that's just been strewn and destroyed in these little miniature labs. And you can see based on the door that it's been pushed, a lot of this stuff has been pushed out. So something has come in from this lab and has been pushed out into this area. But yeah, you see just like an older gentleman exploring like what can still be used. He doesn't seem startled by the like technical difficulties a door might be having in this lab right now.
Is he wearing like some kind of branded some kind of branded uniform for like
give me a clever check to see if you can spot it on him. Yes, he is.
All right. Okay. Clever.
Mm-hmm.
Clever. Okay. Online communities?
No.
Okay. Games? It's like hide and seek, right?
Oddly enough,
I have +3 games. I
believe this person does dip into games, so I will give it to you.
Ooh.
You got to remember, it's a bunch of those corporations that do like a lot of like Sony and Nintendo have their fingers in a lot of pies, kind of thing, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's if it's clever,
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 3 and a 4. What a bad roll. What's it like to roll that bad?
Don't
guys?
talk to me.
3 and a 4, it's 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 2. Clever is 12.
Okay, so Josh, hugging the ceiling, kind of like circles this guy and zooms in, and you see he's got like that button-up shirt with a pocket protector and maybe 3 or 4 pens sticking out of it, and he sees along these pens the Ogre Moch and Tetsuo, and then maybe another like faded and wiped away corporate name on the third pen. But those are 2 pens that you see that are clearly like the thing that you would give to your employee during like an orientation where you get a bunch of stuff kind of pens.
And the Tetsuo one is like the big one that kind of stands out, right?
Yes, that's why I gave you games as an okay, because I'm pretty sure they did some game stuff as well. I'd need to reread their
Like
whole thing.
Super, like shitty games, just want to say, like they're not even, never mind. Anyhow, there's like a tech in there, like going through some stuff. Like you guys can look.
And so he'll get like his like he'll zzz, and he'll have his like his little overlay,
Oh, yeah.
so you can kind of see what Josh is seeing.
Mhm. Little hollow screen
Dude,
pops
like-
up.
Yeah. What do we do?
You know what I want to do is I would like to welcome Raiders from Thousand Faces TTRPG.
Welcome.
Welcome on in.
What?
Welcome to Hardwired Island. We are absolutely not breaking into a facility that did illegal experimentation to create a bunch of robots that would work without requiring rights.
Illegal experimentation on existing androids.
Potentially. You haven't gone into the labs to look that up.
I'm wondering because of the size of the tank and like
Mhm.
whether or not they were doing some stuff and like they were trying to replace them or something like that. I think you said at one point.
I did.
Okay. What do we do?
Man, this
What do you
is
th-
freaky.
What are you thinking, Kowboi?
I'm just saying that this entire lab is just insane with what they're doing here.
We could go in, but we can like grab them. We can like interrogate them because we're pretty good at that now.
And they're going to stop calling us investigators and they're going to start calling us interrogators. And I don't know if I like that
Yeah.
better or not, but it's something.
I mean, investigators interrogate too. That's part of their job. So
Oh.
we're still investigators.
Yeah.
Okay, this is great, but like I feel like this is a time sensitive question. So
And you do still hear there is clearly like movement, and maybe somebody even starts to sing
right.
slightly on the right side as well.
Okay, so he'll get Josh to and then turn over and see if he can like scope out what's on the right.
Sure. I'm just gonna roll with your earlier stealth roll, because you're gonna roll well anyway. So
One of these days.
You get across to the other side, the door opens, and you see an android. She's got this kind of like pale blue hair, and she's wearing a button shirt, but no lab coat. And she goes, "Hello? Hi?" And she pauses there for a moment as if scanning. And she goes and starts to walk back towards the door. She doesn't see Josh, but she's actually investigating where the other man definitely like just assumed it was some stuff.
Someone's coming. She kept there. It's an android. She kept first.
Do we hide?
I don't think we have anywhere to hide since we went back outside.
Oh, okay. Then we should just go talk to her?
You get on that side. You're gonna we grab her and we ask her questions.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's what we do.
All right, let's jump her.
Worst
Yeah,
idea.
let's jump her.
Okay.
Just grab her.
God. All right. So I need you guys to give me a quick check for this. I'm going to say the DC is 10, and you guys kind of all. We'll say it's a group check, so we'll maybe allow for some balancing if somebody rolls poorly.
And we have our rollerblades, and our rollerblades can roll like up the sides of walls.
Yes, but
Okay.
that requires constant motion. It doesn't Spider-Man stick you to the wall.
Can I pitch something?
Mhm.
Can I be in the middle of the door? Like in the middle of the room so she can easily see me as a distraction. And so I could just be like, they're like, ah. Looks like I hurt myself or something.
Oh my god.
And then Kowboi and I
doing
can
the
get up.
freaking Thor Loki, oh my brother is injured routine.
happens.
Yeah.
I like how that's where your head goes to. And I'm
Right.
like thinking
The
Peter
Family Guy.
Griffin, Family
Oh
Guy.
yeah.
Alex.
You, oh god, Jeff and Alex just can do a
That's great.
movie
So
podcast at
excited.
some point in time.
Oh, this is
They get it
wonderful.
out of their systems. They get so
That's
excited.
great.
It's good.
Mhm,
Good.
mhm,
I like it. Thank goodness for having rollerblades on and getting to roll advantage, because like it was about to be not very good roll. It ended up though being
Okay.
a 13.
13. Alex, what did you roll?
Okay.
And
so
Jeff,
with
give
the,
me a cool for your performance instead of a quick.
Okay. I have a specialty in the distract action.
Oh my
Could
god.
I-
Yes,
could I use that
yes, you
here?
can use the distract action. Alex, what'd you get?
Okay.
I also got a 13.
Jeez. All right. And
Hey.
Jeff.
I actually rolled a 1. I do have ones on these.
Oh my
Isn't that crazy?
god. You got rid of
Wow.
all your
The other
good
one's a 6,
rolls.
but that's
all
not
you were
important.
doing.
Yeah.
You did
But I just
actually
wanted you to
roll a
know
one.
that there's a 1 on these.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's a total of 11.
11. Okay. So she comes in, and Sweet and Kowboi Frezh, you are on either side of the door, and you kind of watch her as she immediately like focuses in on Jeff. Is like, who are you? Oh, are you injured? And she like goes and is clearly getting ready to help him. Are you going to jump her as she's going by, or wait?
Ow. Oh, it's one of those things out there. Oh, it
I would
got
say
me.
she can come to us, and then
Okay.
we can.
So
Yeah.
in my mind, there's the door here. You two are on either side of it, hidden, so that she doesn't
Yeah.
see you as she's walking by, and Jeff is further on. So she's walking past you, and she's going to you, but she's going to Jeff. And so she'll hurry down to you, Jeff. She's, where are you? Did you? And she's like trying to see. Medical information is not my specialty.
Oh no, it was my ego because I was trying to befriend them and they said no. They ran away. Do you know what
they?
that does to a guy like me? Yeah, like one of those little coder things, you know?
The kid
Like
bash?
the little guys.
And then we'll
Yeah,
run up and kind
yeah.
of grab
Some-
like
I've heard
an
that
arm
term
each.
too.
All right,
Just-
so I'm gonna say, give me some tough rolls from Sweet and Kowboi Frezh to try to
Oh,
grab
man.
either arm. She's an android, so she's gonna be pretty strong, just generally. Into something stronger. Yeah. She actually
Would
did
you say
rebuild
that
her
stealth would help with this?
No.
So she's a little bit surprised.
Oh, okay.
by
I'll
this?
give you advantage. I'll give both of you guys advantage. I'm going to set the DC to 13.
Oh gosh.
Uh,
Oh geez.
oh no.
But you have advantage on
Oh
one of your
geez.
dice.
Even with advantage, I have noodle arms.
Yeah, apparently. I rolled a grand total of a 4.
Oh my
Even with
God.
advantage.
What?
Oh my god.
I rolled with advantage and I got 2 2s. And then my other die
This might
was
be
a
our
1.
first
Wipe the
failed
party right here.
roll after 13 sessions. Oh my god.
I got
I have definitely failed before.
Alex,
but
yeah, what did you get? Oh, yeah, I'm over
I
exaggerating.
got a 9.
9.
It's
All
not
right.
even close.
So she's like, "What do you mean your ego? That's ridiculous." And then Coolio watches Sweet and Kowboi Frezh run up and try to grab her arm. She's like, "What the? Like, get away from me!" And she just pushes Sweet, who tumbles back on her butt. And Kowboi like grabs her arm, and she's like, I'm an android. What are you doing?" And clearly, like, Kowboi Frezh is trying to grab on, but she's just like moving her arm normally. Okay. And she kind of like stands up. This is a secured facility by a bunch of assholes, and you shouldn't be here. Because clearly
Okay.
you're not strong enough, and she like flicks Kowboi away, to do much here.
I've fallen
Oh.
and I can't get up.
Just like while Sweet is just like laying on her ass, she's like, "We're investigators."
You're investigators.
Okay, wait. Yeah, wait. Okay, you said that there are assholes here.
Yes.
Okay? And like, we agree. And so, like, we're investigating these assholes because he's been doing a lot of bad stuff. And we just wanted to, like, get some answers to some questions. Like, we're sorry for jumping you, but like, most people who work for these assholes, and I mean this, I don't mean to cause offense here, but most of the people who we've encountered that work for these assholes are also assholes. So, like, sorry that we just jumped to the conclusion that you too are an asshole. Clearly, we were in the wrong there. Yeah.
All right, Coolio, give me a cool roll. I'll reduce
Awesome.
the DC to like 10 for that, for what you said. Because
Okay.
you did attack her
Um,
first.
I didn't.
I mean, did we?
Well,
Like,
no, but you know.
Does she like anime?
We brushed
Theory
against
and,
her
an
elbows.
ambush happened.
Does she like anime?
She has blue hair, so like, yes, right?
Isn't
Isn't that how that works?
Surely she likes Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Anime is not on her list of interests. I'm sorry.
Esports, games, rhythm games, rock climbing, finances.
Does she like money?
Okay, she likes fancy costumes, so I'm willing to take rhythm games.
Okay. So like, he'll get up. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we thought about just going, back and just doing some rhythm games and stuff, and just kind of dance and revolve and stuff. But we thought, no, not this time. We can't just let this sweep under the rug.
Mhm.
Okay, we gotta do something.
And so that's
Freaking-
my shitty justification for it.
Yeah.
I crit again.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god.
Yay!
I'm sorry. It's a cool test.
Yes.
It's a 10 on the die. It was
Two
two
fives?
threes. So
Oh.
if you're giving me rhythm games,
I am.
Actually, no, it's an 11. I have +2 in rhythm
Hmm.
games. So it's an 11.
Okay.
And I rolled 2
And
threes.
so you say this to her, and then she her eyes flick up to the door on the left side, and then she like focuses on it a little bit as if she's listening. It goes, "Okay, you need to lower your voice and move this way to this hallway where we're not seen."
Oh, I already took care of the cameras.
No, I'm talking about the Tetsuo scientist on the other side there. He is here because I am under surveillance, because I am not happy, and they more or
I'm sorry?
less need me to be trapped here or at my house. So we need to go over here so he doesn't alert anyone.
Okay, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like hearing that you're not happy. That's not cool, you know?
No.
You could come hang out with us, you know, when you're done. You know, guys, you're not trapped here.
If
you know?
I am actually, but if you can get me out of here
Oh.
and get me somewhere safe, I have the details of exactly what they were doing here.
Can I get a hand
Yeah.
I've
up?
We got-
slipped into British as well for some reason, and I'm just supposed to be a higher pitched female voice. There we go. But that is always British for me for some reason. I'm still British.
Okay.
Never mind. Let's keep going.
Hey, listen, you help us, we'll totally help you. And even if you didn't help us, honestly, we'd probably help you because that's just the kind of people we are, you know?
We're freedom investigators.
Except for Blood. She does a lot of drugs and might, you know, kill people, but like usually for a good reason.
All right, so my name is Astray. I was an android working here with this project. It seemed like a great idea at first because they presented it. And she's kind of like, as she's talking, leading you guys to the right hallway and probably into one of the rooms that has this busted door on this side. And you realize each one of these sort of massive rooms next to this hallway must have been where the fully formed dreamers were being built. This one here has something called, let's say, Infovar across the top of the doorway, clearly all pushed out as well. And inside you see a lot of like anteater reference images, and you see just metal bits being strewn aside, like layers of metal as if they would have changed together. And she kind of like just pushes you guys in. They're all gone. This is an empty facility. But I worked here, and then and she like motions to herself. I became who I wanted to be. And because I decided to be a woman, they decided I needed to only ever make coffee and reduced my role. And they also turned out that the dream of their project that was to create something that like the way they presented it was a spacefaring race that would allow them to explore further but still have their own freedoms. And then it turns out they were just trying to corrupt android code so that it in sentience into a new thing, and then merge in a bunch of other things to create some sort of Frankenstein's monster that had no rights and no communication method between us, and no way to request a difference in life, in rights, like the androids could. I've got, and she like pulls open some pockets, and you see just like data chips. I've got it all preserved. I've got it all saved. I just need to get out of here without somebody dismantling me or Tetsuo and the rest of the cartel being able to find me.
Just come with us. We can hide you. We've got friends in hidden places, you know? We've got connections.
Well, so does Omadine, so does Asano, so does Big J Corporation and Tetsuo. And they're all
Wait
in
a
on
second.
this.
There's a corporation called Big J?
Yes.
How did I not know this?
Big J Corporation, yes.
Wow. Okay.
That is
Okay.
one of
They're
the
bad?
ones. Yep. They are one of the leading development teams that allowed a lot of hired gangs. Actually, they deal a lot with the hired gangs and muscle. It's apparently their jobs.
So, like, if we got you out of here now, like, you can, like, spill all the beans?
Yes.
On, like, what's going on in here?
Well,
Well, then let's go. What are we waiting for?
yeah. Let's get out of here. We're going to have to be quick. And she kind of like looks towards the door again. He'll check on me every hour or so, make sure nothing's changed and I'm not able to go anywhere.
Well, how long ago was the last time he checked you?
Probably 25 minutes. It's
Ah.
not an exact science
Well,
either.
like-
He's human. Doesn't run on clocks.
Oh. Okay. Well, like, can you go do, like, a quick drive-by and just, like, make yourself seen? And so maybe, like, that'll give him, like, an hour, and then we get an hour to get away from here.
Yeah, he knows I hate him, but Sure, I'll give it a try. And then, yeah, if you have somewhere I can go that's safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was assuming the lady who hates us that
Yeah.
lets us stay at her place.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna show up anyway, whether that's
Yeah.
okay or not. That was also where I was
She
gonna
liked you originally.
go. So do you have
Double
anything
H
like
MCO.
do you have anything like in you that like when you leave is gonna set off an alarm? Like did they do something like that?
I
Like
don't
terrible?
know. I'm pretty sure they're surveilling me everywhere, but I'm not sure how they're tracking me. It's not. I deal mostly with science, not hacking and computers in that way.
I don't want to like be invasive or nothing, but one of my best friends, like my best friend, his name is Big D. Well, his name's something else, but I call him Big D. He's an android, and like, I keep him, up to snuff, his repairs and stuff. So like, if you want, like, I could do like a diagnostic or something and see if there's like something in you. And like Big K over here is like best hacker there is. And so I think with our two heads combined, like maybe like we can figure out if like they implanted you with something or,
Oh, okay. Invasive.
We're not strong,
I don't like
but
it,
we're pretty
but
smart.
Okay, yes, I want, if there's something tracking me, I want it out more than my autonomy at this time. So, yes.
Okay. Like now? You want to do that now?
If you can get me out of here now, then yes, it has to be
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
And she
Okay.
like points
We
around
think
the
about
room.
it, okay.
All of the tools that you could want are here. And you do see like
Okay.
just tables where they clearly put tech together and or did some sort of experimentation to create the dreamers.
I'll keep watch while you
Okay.
guys do that.
Yeah. Okay. And like I'll put like
I put like Josh and some like just basic little kind of patrol as best he can, and in between speed, and I'll like call Kowboi over and be like,
hey, let's go. Care to assist? We're like surgeons now.
You doing that makes me trust you less.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Because we were investigators this morning. And never mind. Okay. No, seriously, I'm good at this.
Okay, let's do it. And she kind of like
Okay.
puts herself
Flushing out.
down on one of the tables so that you can have access. And you see kind of like her chest will like open up and a bunch of her components will be exposed. And then she's like, I'm not sure if it's in the chest cavity and like her head will like pop open a little bit and pull back so you can see a bunch of her inner
Mhm.
workings. It all comes apart. Joys of Android.
Yeah. I hear you. Okay.
I still have a prep left,
Hmm.
so
You can absolutely still use this.
I'm gonna spend it.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend it just to make sure we get this.
I'm gonna say this is
So-
probably a DC 14. This one's really hard.
Yeah. Okay. Do I get anything from Kowboi giving me an assist?
Yes, that would be. I'm gonna give Kowboi. What is your? I guess hacking. Also, I checked your program that you mentioned. It's actually the ghost programming. It's not programming itself. But I'll say let's just give you advantage. That's the easiest thing to do. Give you advantage on one of your rolls for it.
Okay. So I have an advantage and I have a boost
Mhm.
from my prep. And I was gonna tap into my tech head.
Okay, that makes
If
sense.
that's all right.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
All right. I'm going in.
Crit. It's double sixes.
No.
Oh.
6 and a 5.
Ah.
Clever, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So 6 + 5 is 11. I got a 14. So
All right.
6 + 5 + 2 + tech. So it's a 14.
So you like grab a scanner off of the wall that's got and you kind of start to wave it over, and you kind of know what you're looking for. You deal with drones a lot. You help D3 a lot in anything like when he gets damaged or needs an altercation. So you have a general idea of how androids are built, and you start like checking her power supply, and you check her some of the wiring and the coolant system. And then you see this tiny sort of almost gold circle near the base of her torso area, her torso cavity, and that sticks out to you. It's behind a bunch of wire cables, and it looks like it's magnetized to the base in a way that would be almost like invisible to the rest of her gold and black and gray design, because her specialty, she liked a little bit of a nouveau art style with some gold outlines on the outside of it. So it almost matches her aesthetic in a way that would have hidden it, but that doesn't look right. So you reach out, you pull out a screwdriver and just get it underneath it, and you pop it out, and you pull out this little cap that was and you see a little red blinking light and a tiny little antenna attached to it. And clearly this is some form of tracking. And maybe even it can hear what's happening right now. Listening device.
Shh.
So he's just quietly, silently, he is just doing the whole like finger to the mouth thing. Okay, so he's going to.
You have bottles of water,
oh goodness,
if you want as well, just as an FYI reminder.
Yeah. Well, the other thought I had was to try to like toss this to one of the kit bash outside and have the kit bash take it and kind of like scurry it away. And if we destroy it, I felt like that would alert them. But if it looks like we're already alerted, does it look like we've alerted somebody?
Like you looking at this, there's no alarm on it. Like it's literally just a device that is
Sweet has been keeping a
for
lookout.
monitoring. So you're not sure if there's a signal that in any way is triggered. Like it hasn't changed since you pulled it out. You're not sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna like wrap it in something so in case it did have a camera, it's like blocked, and then like tidy her up, put everything back together. And then like keep everyone quiet just in case there's like a listening device here. But I think his plan is to try to do the kit bash thing. Like throw it down the hall where the kit bash was going.
You know that they're outside the hallway. You now have Astray, like she'll kind of stand up again and go, okay, oh, you found something. Okay, that's good. Let's get out. I don't want to go see him again. They'll know anyway. Let's just get out.
Okay.
Sweet's been keeping an eye out, so like
Is the coast clear?
Yeah, so Sweet, roll me a let's say it's going to be clever for you, just as perception. Anything that you think you could add to perception would be good. Let's say a DC, it's not great. A DC 8. This is not really the hardest thing in the world. Just don't roll a 4 again.
Yeah, that was not great. Yeah, I don't really have much of anything, but I do have leftover prep, so I'm going to.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Use that.
For clever. Wow. What did I need to hit?
8.
All right, hit 11.
Cool. So you like track and you duck kind of behind the door as it happens. The sort of the elderly, or well, not elderly, the little middle-aged fellow, as he kind of like walks around, he gets into that central area. It seems to be puttering. That device that he picked up in the hallway, he puts it down. He's like, almost working. I just need yeah, okay. And he'll like look over towards your hallway and see kind of like the opening doors. Whatever. He clearly does not care or like to be here, but he's here obviously because he has to be for watching Astray. So he heads back towards his side of the hallway, not hearing her do things, like not hearing her be weird, so he's not needing to investigate. You guys were pretty quiet and doing kind of reasonable stuff. So he heads back there, and the coast is clear for the moment.
And so she'll kind of silently, kind of point back toward the door and, kind of wave the rest of the group forward.
Follow. Yeah.
Great.
Yep. Follow her.
So okay, let's get out. And so she'll kind of lead you guys back towards the door. And she's like, okay, where are we going? What
Haru?
direction?
That's her name?
Sure, you can take her to Haru. Also, you could take her back to the Hive, because you know that's now been stripped of a lot of monitoring. And your base is actually pretty good. Or even the Sky Painters you could hide her with as well, as they are your allies.
How do you feel about rock climbing?
I've never tried it. I don't have an
Ooh.
opinion.
Oh my god, we have to change that.
I'm only
Yeah.
I think about 4 years old.
What? Like, wow, you don't look a day over 3.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go home.
Yes. Okay. And then, so Coolio, you're looking for a kit bash. So roll me a, same thing. It's the clever check. Anything you could add to perception.
Okay.
Do we trust her to take her to our home? I guess we do.
I mean, they already know where our home is. At one point.
Well,
I think
that's
it's
true.
true.
Yeah.
They came to our house.
Show
So
her
they don't know
hospitality.
the Sky Painters are, if you wanted like a completely unknown location. But yeah, they've been to your place, and people saw D3 go to Haru's place, so that's also a known location at this point.
Okay. That's a 10.
10?
Not great. It's okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, 10's enough. This wasn't a hard check. I didn't give you a number, but it was going to be an 8 or a 9. As you see, like another kit bash poking its head across the hallway from you as you're entering that circular door area again, and you say, "Hey," and hold it up, and then another kit bash's head pops up, and a third one a little further down the hallways.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw it at them and start backing away.
Okay, and you hear the ting 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 as you throw that thing, and the kid bash, like 2 of them will move in to investigate, and you watch as another head like pops out of a hole in this underground ceiling from one of the the punched up areas, and maybe make a little circle of little kit bash start to appear around it, and the one kit bash will like nudge it and poke it, and then as you guys are you just going to enter the hallway and start GTFOing, or going back, or?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think they need
Okay.
reason to linger.
So like Kowboi Frezh is reprogramming it to take you back to the Hive instead of the Maripu the other ward with Haru in it. So that it will, because you're still in an area that you don't know. And she's like, I don't know my way around. They wouldn't let me go anywhere, really. So you guys start heading towards that direction as Kowboi Frezh leads that. And you watch Coolio as the kit bash pick up this listening device. And you do see them look up and hold it up to something. And you watch as out of sort of the darkness of that punched up hole, a long black tentacle with blue dots on the end of it comes all the way down to wrap around this listening device and start pulling it up towards the hole. What you guys doing? Also, guess who doesn't have rollerblades?
the android.
Who's also a little
Yeah.
too heavy to carry, as she is an android.
Wait, so I thought they were like left on the T to T intersection, and we just like bolted down the stem of the
Yeah,
T.
so you guys are going
To go
this
back.
way, but as you're traveling, you see this tentacle on one of the other. So of the T section, yes, you guys are heading this way again, and you see this tentacle come down. I'm assuming you're going slow enough that you just catch this as it's happening.
And then we want to keep going, right?
Yes, and then you would keep going. Or other. But Coolio, you realize that maybe not all the dreamers have vacated the area.
I assume they were still here. I would like seeing the Kit Bash because
Mhm.
Kit Bash seemed like harbingers for the dreamers.
Yes.
Does it look like they're alerted to our presence? Like, is sneaking like a possibility?
Like trying to like.
It's hard for you to guess that, but you think that if the Kit Bash, roll me a clever. I'll give you some information on this. Just roll me
I
a straight
just
clever.
gave him like a little nugget.
You did.
you know?
That really made it very interested.
Okay, that's a 7. So, actually, no. Wait, am I talking about a clever?
Yeah.
That's a 9. I have
9.
to add stuff. To it. It's not just the dice roll.
He's so used to just the dice just doing it all by itself.
So yeah, you know that the Kit Bash appear when a dreamer is nearby. That is known information. Yeah, they seem to be looking at you, so sneaking probably not going to be that useful. But it's also, you realize with a 9, not hyper aggressive like over 3. Whatever is around or above or near you hasn't bashed the walls down, hasn't chased you, hasn't just attacked you. Well, it had the advantage.
Okay. So, let's just like no sudden moves and like no aggression. Good thing Blood Riot's not here. And like arms up, universal sign of, hey, we're cool. You're cool. We're cool. And let's just like no eye contact, just kind of like genuflect and everything. And maybe we'll be all right.
Yeah, as the lights start to do that, the blinking of almost on and before going off again. And Coolio, you look up maybe or down with your arms down, but there's all of those punched up holes along the roof of this section of the hallway as well. And you hear toot, 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 toot above you walk as clearly some metal steps are happening above you.
Okay. Everyone just be cool. It's following us. It's okay. It's curious. It's curious. It's fine. We're curious about it. It's curious
Curious.
about us. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone
Has this always
just
been
move.
like
We're
your
cool.
neighbor upstairs?
No, they all left the area. If one's come back, that's new. They don't like being here.
Can
Something.
understand that.
Yes, this is definitely not a place they enjoy being. And sort of as she's saying that, in the hole in front of you guys from the roof, you guys all very aware, arms up, being non-aggressive, watch as almost this squid anteater thing starts to come down, this face. And you watch as these little blue LED lights kind of almost blink at you before it falls through the hole, controlled. So clearly it's holding itself up, and it kind of crashes down before these extremely long front arms push it back up, and you hear toot 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 as it's quadrupedal. It's got 4 almost horse-like legs, and you watch as Astrid goes, "Oh, actually, just don't move for a moment."
Okay. Is that info for?
Yes, he is, and she'll kind of like not move, and you watch as a bunch of black massive tentacles just sort of like flop down on her head, and like you can watch it pat around and just like touching her. It's mostly just a information collector. It's curious. It's just curious, and you watch as a bunch of little Kit Bash
Aw.
roll around on its feet. It's the most innocent, I suppose, of the dreamers. it
Oh,
looks weird, but
nice.
really, and
Whoa.
Sweet, it like you can feel one of these extremely long arms kind of almost wrap around your waist and then up around your torso a bit, and these like 4-pronged fingers on the end of this hand like just squish around and touch your face a bit. Yes, just let it touch you. It's probably, and then a scanner comes out, and Kowboi Frezh, you watch as it starts to scan you up and down, collecting data. That's its purpose. It's what it enjoys doing. It just looks a little weird. And as long as you guys are non-aggressive to it, which you are not, it will investigate all 4 of you and start to just
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like,
just like touching you with parts of its sensor tentacles, and kind of leaves. And at it, however, this does take a while, and you hear behind you from the lab, "Hey, where did you go?" And you watch as the infovar lifts its head up in kind of alarm and startlement at the sort of aggressive tone. And you watch as it just reaches up into one of the holes, grabs something out of your line of sight, clearly like the ceiling or some sort of handhold, and just like sucks itself back up. The kit bash holding on to its little legs and or tentacles as it goes up, catching a ride, and the hallway is suddenly deserted as you hear, "Where is she? Where'd she go? Hey, Astray!"
Can he see us?
Not yet. He's still out of line of sight. You can hear him coming, and he's
Okay.
stomping around the facility still. But you think,
So he's still inside?
but he sees that the door is open. You can hear him coming towards that. You're not allowed to
can
get
I-
out there.
Can I do something?
Go for it.
Okay, is that okay?
No,
I'm
no,
talking a lot, so I feel bad. Sometimes I talk a lot. So Josh has been still, because Josh can act on his own. He's smart. So I want to like recall Josh and try to get him to like close the door before he guy steps out.
Sure, yeah. Josh or... Yes, we can do that. I think Kowboi Frezh would be able to give you the help action with his hacking, and Sweet would be able to help. I think you can have double advantage because Sweet has the security specialty as well now.
security specialist, yeah.
So yes,
Okay.
if you guys work together, you can probably get this closed very quickly. I'm going to put the DC at 13 again because it's been opened, and the security's been disabled, so you have to re-enable it and activate the door in a way.
So I can roll 4d6 and take the 2 best. Is that what I'm doing with double advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, the best would be 2 5s, so I'll take those.
Okay.
Crit.
And then with Drone Daddy,
Crit.
and that would put me at, assuming this is clever,
Yes.
15.
Okay, easy peasy. You guys work together, and you hear the hissing of the sort of the pneumatic cylinders as the door starts to close in. And he's like, "Wait!" And you hear banging on the other side of the door. "You damn androids! Why are you always ruining out the society? You should have destroyed you." And he just kind of like starts diatribing this hate speech towards androids, as you guys quickly like just patter away down the hallway, following the backwards Yoda navigation system that Kowboi Frezh has developed for you. What is this navigation system? I don't understand. Why are we going this way and
Isn't
then
it
it's
so
pointing that
cool?
way?
He made it.
Well, you're definitely not going to get followed following this thing.
But it
I
works
mean,
perfectly.
I mean, there's a mode where you can switch it off to like, we're just giving you direction with the ears, you know, like.
Well, it is very cute. I'll give you that. I'm just confounded. As you guys kind of make your way back to the hive and head towards your home base. It's been probably a week since you've been here, and you can get that sort of stale gym air as you open the doors, popping out of your basement entrance straight into your secret base, as you have rescued one Astray Redux, who is a project defector and has a lot of information to give you.
Yay.
Or
Yay.
information to give a reporter. You probably already know a lot, but she has the proof that you were looking for.
We can be investigators and do like a nice interrogation where we just sit around and enjoy orange julius.
Debrief when it's nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. One of those.
Yeah. Interrogation implies like a certain level of aggression. She's been through enough, all right? God.
Yeah.
Oh, this is rock climbing. Fascinating. And
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
do it for fun?
Yeah.
And exercise.
You know?
Exercise. Well,
Well, yeah.
that's not going to do much for me, but,
Just a good way to like, you know, like you sort of like unplug from like, you know, the other stuff you do. And you gotta do something else. And you know, you just kind of chill. You kind of get the vibe. And you just gotta go up and you're like, you know, like the whole thing, your whole body kind of works in synergy with itself.
Well,
It's pretty awesome.
I hope you don't mind, but I think I'm going to have to hide out here until you're able. And she'll kind of like pull out these data chips and kind of push them put them in a big pile on the table. This is all the evidence I've collected, one for each of the dreamers and what they've done, and the cartel groups that were part of this, and sort of whom I saw as leads for each one. Yeah, so if we have a way of getting this information out, I think it'll be safe for me to leave here once that happens, because they wouldn't have a reason to murder me. And as she kind of says that, you hear sort of banging on your door as you kind of hear a familiar voice that goes, "Hey, I'm back. You missed me?" And it hisses open as you see a dude with black and blue hair and a bunch of knives in his hands. Thought you might have gotten her. All right, that android needs to die now. And that's where we will end for the night.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
We
no.
led the assassins straight to the
Did we forget to look up at the ceiling again?
You forgot you also were getting
Following us.
followed, not just her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
It's okay.
Hey, you know, if you think about it, we lured him right into
Mhm.
our safe house right as we end the episode, so that when we start the next episode,
You'll have
who's
Blood
gonna come?
Riot.
Who's gonna come out of the bedrooms? But Blood Riot and Big D, and then we're just gonna like tag team this dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude.
We got this.
We got it. Okay. We got it
Easy.
then.
Easy
We got
peasy.
it.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, what's happening in the Lollygaggers?
Lots of stuff. We'll do a quick plug for Maitre. Check out Maitre Plays Games over on YouTube. She does all sorts of various TTRPG content where she centers the GM and player experience for system agnostic games and other things. And then for us, what do we got? Thursday, we've got some Legend of the Mist. I think we're off Friday. I don't know. Maybe we might, something random could happen on Friday. Saturday, Call of Cthulhu. Next Monday, I think we're off. Tuesday next week should be more of this. Yeah, so there's that. Also, Huckleberry. So go check out Huckleberry RPG and check out My Game We're in Danger up on itch. And I think that's it. This is weird. I feel like I should say more, but Melissa, rates.
Yeah, we had Thousand Faces TTRPG. Thank you for that raid.
All right, right on. I think we're good, right? We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's done. Okay, bye.
See ya. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Like and subscribe.